It's Tuesday and I've got a tour for you. Today we are on the east side, hanging out in this single level Bellevue condo. Now the reason for this tour today is I often think when people think of Bellevue, all they think of is expensive. And well, yes, the median sale price in Bellevue this past February was $1.5 million with 89 closed sales. There are still actually affordable pockets and places here in Bellevue. And that's where I am right now. This home is listed for $699,950. It is a 3-bedroom, 1.75 bath, and it is over 1,300 square feet. It also features a single car garage. Now, of course, the caveat here is this is a condo, so we've got an HOA. However, it's definitely not the most painful out there at $550 a month. What's included in that is going to be your common area maintenance, the garbage, natural gas, water, and sewer. So it's really never fun having an HOA, but sometimes they can be helpful. And if you're interested in hearing more about that, I know I've touched on them on RE Radar podcast episodes before. So if you're interested in hearing more, feel free to reach out and I can direct you to some helpful links. And before moving on from the HOA talk here, I'd like to note that there is a special assessment for this property this year, but the seller will be paying for that out of closing. So the new owners of this condo will not have to worry about that special assessment, which is great. Now, overall, looking at this home, it really is kind of just a move-in ready home with these recent updates that we've seen where they did new countertops, new cabinets, and new backsplash in the kitchen along with a new dishwasher. And then we've also got the new vinyl plank flooring throughout the home in 2024. And then an older update that I'd like to note, because I find them quite helpful and something that I'm always gravitating towards and looking through and checking at homes when I first tour them, is in 2020, they got a new water heater. And so those can be expected to last at least about 10 years, I would say. And I like to really note that because they can be an expensive item for someone to have to replace right after moving into their new home. Now, back to this home though that we're walking through, it's also very conveniently located, with it being just miles away from Crossroads Shopping Center and Park, and also a 8 to 10 minute drive to the Microsoft office in Redmond. If any of what I've talked about here or any of what I've shown walking through the place has caught your eye, shoot me a message and I'd be happy to set up a private tour for you and do some more digging. But until then, see you next time on The Radar. Peace.